Welcome guys to our recap every single NFL team for the 2021 season, and we're back on the AFC South with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and this is a where do I start with this season for the Jags? My God, there's a lot to talk about with these Jags. So I want to talk about first the Cons ownership, and they've owned the franchise since 2013. And since 2013, they've had 5 permanent head coaches. Now, I understand that maybe, one coach you fire every couple of years because maybe he hasn't worked out or whatever, or it's not going right. Then you fire him. I understand if your organization is going bad, fire him. Fire him and the GM. They should be fired. But to have 5 head coaches that you've gone through in you've had 5 head coaches in 9 years. Like, the head coaches are not a problem. It's you, the Cons, are the problem. Because again, you don't understand like your sports teams. I look at the Jags and like, what the fuck is your vision? Your vision is hopefully Trevor Lawrence is going to be the dude for you in Jacksonville, but he never great rookie year. But I'm going to talk about that in a minute. First off, I want to talk about the coach, which was Urban Myers. He came from the college game. He was known for his offensive game and helping helping the younger players, and he was just he was a toxic red flag, all around the board. Like, he was saying he was tired from the NFL schedule. He was dancing with women in clubs with him rubbing his dick against them. He was doing all these other stuff, these racial references he was doing and shit like that. And then the on-the-field stuff was just bad as well. They only won 3 games all season. They beat the Colts and they beat the Colts twice in Miami, and then the Colts once and then Miami twice. And then you look at they had 3 games where they had a game which was under 20 points. 3 games of the season was under 20 points. Not very good. And then now look at some of the stats they had. They had, it was last in points scored. They had 15. They was only having like 15 points a game. They had, and then we look at Trent Barwick. I want to talk about the GM real quick. He is one of the worst GMs. Like, there's a reason why Barron left, which is like, I don't want nothing to do with it. I do not want to work under Trent Barwick because he is really. Yeah, I'm not working under him. I'm not happening. And you go on to the off season, and we're like mid-February, like, the Jags haven't had a coach yet. Everybody like Byron Leftwich is saying, I am not having my first coaching job with the Jags. And then you have, I think it was Brian Flores, and he was interviewed for the job, or he was in contention for the job, and they go for Doug Pearson. Doug Pearson is a former Philadelphia head coach. He won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles in 2018, and I think this is a great acquisition. But the fact of the matter is, the Cons and Trent Barwick have got to help Doug Pearson in the draft and free agency. You've got $60 million in cap space because, again, typical Jags, you have more cap space, so you fucked up in the draft. And you didn't get the right people around around Trevor Lawrence. So you've got to go again, first round pick in the draft this season. In 2022, you've got a first round pick, and this season, all of the Jags can be based. All this Jags roster is just bad. You can replace all of them, even Trevor Lawrence. I don't want to say that, and sabotage his career, because I want to see if he is a good quarterback. But he needs good people around him. He needs because you look at him, it's like DJ Shark. He's not good enough. DJ Shark gone. You should have who else did I bet on free agency here? I said Cam Robinson gone. Andrew Noel gone. You should just get rid of all these offensive guys. James Robinson's second rookie year wasn't the best, but you need better people around him. Offensive tackle, Evan Neal. I did say that in my draft. Evan Neal should definitely go to needs to be drafted to Jacksonville because you need to protect Trevor Lawrence. He needs to protect it because he was getting too exposed last season. And then you have Uber Myers, who didn't even last a year in the job. He was an offensive coach, but your offense was really bad. Like, come on. But the one thing I do like about this Doug Pearson hiring is that he's been to 3 playoffs in 5 seasons, so he's got the winning mindset about him, and he's won the Super Bowl. He's actually appeared and won the Super Bowl. He won Philly their first ever Super Bowl. So he's got that's what I like about this hiring is that yes, it's a bad GM in Trent Barwick. I understand that, but I like the mindset is that Doug Pearson is going to hopefully trying to change the mindset in Jacksonville, but he needs the right people in Jacksonville to help him. Like he needs a better roster. But I do like this hiring of getting someone like a Doug Pearson, who I know he's won a Super Bowl before, and he's proven, and he knows what he's doing, and he's got an elite winning mentality about him, and that's good stuff. I know, will he win a Super Bowl in Jags? Probably not, but if you can get them actually better than it was last season, then that's just a better job anyway. Like if he gets them winning 6 and whatever, like see 6 and I don't know 6 and like 6 or 7 games. If he gets them winning more than 3 games, then he's trying to rebuild the culture in Jacksonville. And yeah, so leave you guys thoughts on the Jags' 2021 season in the comments, and peace.